Hello, and welcome to this lesson on theories of state formation. Today, we will explore the main ideas scholars use to explain how states emerged, developed political authority, and became organized societies. First, what is a state? A state is a political organization with authority over a defined territory and population. It has institutions, internal sovereignty, and the ability to deal with other states in the international system. Why do we study theories of state formation? These theories help us understand the origins of political order, explain how institutions developed, and analyze the relationship between power, society, and government in modern communities. The first theory is the divine theory. It argues that political authority comes from God, and that rulers govern with divine legitimacy. Historically, this idea was influential in many ancient and medieval societies, where obedience to the ruler was treated as a religious duty. The second theory is the patriarchal theory. It explains the origin of the state by comparing political authority with the family. The father is seen as the first authority, and larger political communities are understood as developing gradually from families and clans. The third theory is the force theory. According to this view, stronger groups created states by conquering weaker groups and imposing political control. The state therefore developed partly through conflict, military power, domination, and the need to organize and maintain that control. The fourth theory is the social theory. It suggests that people created political institutions because communities needed order, security, cooperation, and solutions to social conflicts. In this perspective, the state develops as society becomes more complex and collective needs increase. The fifth theory is the contract theory. Thinkers associated with this tradition argued that political authority can be understood through an agreement among individuals. People accept limits on their freedom in exchange for protection, order, and the organization of common life. The sixth theory is the historical materialist theory. It connects state formation with economic development, social classes, property, and changing systems of production. From this perspective, political institutions can emerge as societies become economically differentiated and class interests become more important. The seventh theory is the Darwinian theory. It applies an evolutionary analogy to political development. States are viewed as changing over time, with political systems adapting, competing, and becoming more organized as they respond to their environments. When we compare these theories, each emphasizes a different foundation of state formation. The divine approach emphasizes religious legitimacy, the patriarchal approach family authority, the force approach power and conquest, the social approach collective needs, and the contract approach agreement. Other approaches add important dimensions. The historical materialist theory emphasizes economic structures and class relations, while the Darwinian approach emphasizes long-term development, adaptation, competition, and organizational change. Several broad factors also contributed to the emergence of states. Population growth, agriculture and economic development, the need for security and administration, social organization, and the increasing complexity of communities all helped political institutions become more structured. In conclusion, there is no single theory that explains every case of state formation. Different societies developed through different combinations of religion, family structures, conflict, cooperation, economic change, and historical circumstances. Studying several theories gives us a richer understanding of the state. Thank you for watching. I hope this lesson helped you understand the major theories of state formation and the different forces that shaped political organization. See you in the next lesson.